In the distant star system of Zalora, on a small, forest-covered planet named Lirius, lived a tribe of tiny alien cubs. These cubs were no taller than a meter, with soft emerald-green fur, round shimmering eyes, and little antennae that twitched when they were excited. One bright morning, the cubs Ziri, Miko, and Talu scurried through dew-covered leaves, following a sweet smell that drifted through the air. Their noses wriggled, their antennae twitched with delight. "It smells amazing," Ziri squeaked. "What is it?" asked Miko. "It smells soft and warm like the sun wrapped in sugar." Talu sniffed carefully. "I don't know," he said, "but I must find it. It calls to me." The cubs followed the scent through winding pathways of luminous plants and over a sparkling stream. The trail led them to the edge of the forest, where they saw something extraordinary, a strange shiny human spaceship. The cubs had never seen humans before, only hearing stories from their elders. Hiding behind a large leaf, they watched as a human, wearing a crisp apron and a kind smile, carried a tray of small, golden-brown muffins. Each muffin had a round, fluffy top, and a soft, sweet aroma filled the clearing. "Muffins," Ziri whispered, her eyes wide. "That must be what smells so heavenly." Talu's antennae quivered with excitement. "Do you humans make these every day?" he asked in awe. The human, whose name was Clara, set the muffins on a small table. "Perfect," she said softly. "Just enough for the market tomorrow." The cubs' usual diet consisted of nutrient pods and glowing berries, which were nutritious but never indulgent. The muffins seemed alive with warmth and happiness. Ziri stepped forward, but Miko grabbed her paw. "Wait, what if she's dangerous?" Talu, ignoring them, took a tiny hop toward the muffins, but suddenly sneezed, sending a small puff of glittery fur into the air. Clara turned and smiled. "Oh, hello there," she said gently. The cubs froze. Ziri's curiosity overcame her fear. Are you going to hurt us?" she asked. Clara shook her head. "Of course not. I bake muffins, not trouble. Would you like to try one?" The cubs' eyes sparkled as if 1,000 suns had ignited in their hearts. They nodded eagerly. Clara carefully broke a muffin in half and held it out. The moment they tasted it, their eyes went wide. The muffin was sweet, warm, and soft, melting in their mouths in a way no Liriusian food ever had. This is magic," Talu exclaimed, bouncing. "It's happiness you can eat." Clara laughed. "It's just a muffin," she said, "but I'm glad you like it." The cubs spent the day with Clara, tasting different muffins, chocolate, berry, and even something called a double vanilla swirl. Each bite seemed to make them braver and more joyful. By sunset, Ziri whispered, "Humans, they are extraordinary. Their food, their kindness, it's unlike anything in Lirius." Clara noticed their awe. "You know," she said, "humans make muffins because we enjoy sharing happiness. Maybe one day you can share these with your planet too." The cubs' hearts glowed with a new idea. "We must learn from her," Miko said. "We must understand humans and bring their joy to our world." Over the next few weeks, the cubs returned to Clara every day. She taught them how to mix the flour and sugar, how to add berries, and how to watch the muffins as they rose in the oven. The cubs were quick learners, their tiny hands surprisingly dexterous. Soon Ziri, Miko, and Talu were baking muffins on their own, laughing as they created new flavors unique to Lirius glowing berry muffins, crystal leaf swirl muffins, and even sweet, tangy sunfruit muffins. One day, a storm of silver meteor dust descended on Lirius, threatening their supplies. They ran to Clara for help. "We need your knowledge," Ziri cried. Clara activated a protective energy shield around the cubs' bakery, and the meteors bounced harmlessly off the shimmering barrier. The cubs realized their admiration for humans had grown into something deeper. Humans embodied creativity, kindness, and ingenuity. Inspired, the cubs held the first-ever Lirius Muffin Festival. Every creature of the forest, and even a few shy humans from nearby ships attended. Muffins were baked, shared, and celebrated. The festival tradition was born. Each muffin was made with care and given to someone else, spreading warmth and joy across the planet. Clara hugged the tiny cubs. "I think you've understood something very important," she said. "Humans are special, but so are you." From that day on, the small alien cubs became the ambassadors of happiness on Lirius. They taught everyone to bake, to share, and to appreciate the wonders of the universe, even if it came in the form of a simple golden muffin. The muffins weren't just food anymore. They were symbols of friendship, courage, and the beautiful magic of discovery. The tiny cubs, once timid, became legends in their world. The cubs who learned from humans, shared joy, and changed Lirius forever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more adventures.